Yo, what is going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Today is the first of the month. It is July now. Going over the one trade I'm taking today and price action. So today we got break even, as you can see, minus $7 nothing, which puts me still, at 1,300 in profit on this 50K. So let's get into it. As you can see, if we go to the higher time frame, we are delivering from this 4-hour gap, and we are on a and we are settling off pretty hard with not a lot of retracements at all. Same with ES, except ES kind of went up a little. If you go to the 4-hour or the 1 hour, we have this gap. So market opened here. I'll get rid of my drawings. Oh. Okay, so market opened on, be more precise, this candle right here. So we were already playing within this 4-hour, 1 hour gap. So I was like, okay, longs seem pretty amazing. If you go to the 15, we had we had this 15-minute intermediate high and a 5-minute unfulfilled gap that I was using as a take profit / draw. So I was like, okay, we can either take longs out of that 4-hour gap, or we can take shorts if we come back into here and respect it. If we go to the 15-minute, there was another discounted gap that I would have loved to take longs out of. Longs were looking amazing today because we were just in the 4-hour, we were in the 1 hour, and then we came into this super discounted 15-minute gap. And then even if you go onto the 5-minute, we still had another discounted gap. I'll even mark it out because we edged it at one point and then we took it. So yeah, obviously you can see we came into those. There we go. And ES was not playing within that range. ES was just staying up mostly. ES didn't really come. I think it took out like a 30-minute intermediate low, but I wasn't focused on that because I mainly trade NQ. But yeah, so ES edged the 15 and the 5-minute gaps, or sorry, NQ did, and then we created a 5-minute gap, which kind of made me upset because I was like, okay, now I'm gonna have to wait 5 minutes for this gap to close if I wanted to take longs. But I mean, yeah, that happened. So we had one opportunity to inverse it, didn't get it. Another opportunity to inverse it, and this lasted 10 minutes. Obviously, two 5-minute candles. But I was very like, when this candle closed, I obviously was thinking, or not obviously, I was thinking that we were not respecting this 5-minute intermediate high, which made me think that price was going to go higher since we didn't get a reaction off of this intermediate high. If price wanted to go lower, we would have gotten a reaction off of it, but it just kept going up. So I went down to the 3-minute, and I took my entry off of this candle right here, with my stop being at this low and my take profit right there. That was not my stop. My stop was right here, wasn't it? Yeah, my stop was right there. I remember I had a 1 to 1.03 risk to reward ratio. And then my, what's it called? My break even point was this 5-minute gap right here. Mark it out. So now if we look at it, you can see we entered, you can see right here, we either created equal highs or tapped it. Okay, so when I'm trading, I have Trade-Evate's software, whatever, up on my second monitor, and I was like, okay, I cannot tell if we hit that gap, so I didn't know if I should go break even or not. So I looked on Trade-Evate's chart, and it said that we hit it, so I had to go break even. Unfortunately, we got break evened pretty quick after that, and then we kind of ran to take profit without getting break evened if I didn't go break even. So, or right there, I mean. So yeah, as you can see, we got completely break evened. And price ran to our take profit, but that's the name of the game. Nothing you can do about it. You gotta follow your rules, one trade a day. And I think that's about it. So I mean, yeah, but longs just look so good today since we were in that 4-hour gap and we didn't have any retracements. I was just like, okay, price needs to rebalance itself into some form of gap, but the only thing we had was like, yeah, a 30-minute or a 15-minute, and I just, wow, it would have been so good. But unfortunately, we're going to have to wait tomorrow for another setup to play out. But other than that, I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. Peace out.